In the vast and wild forests of northern Mongolia, a centuries-old way of life is migrating closer to modernity. 28-year-old nurse Oyuna Zorik and her family are among the world's last nomadic reindeer people, known as the TSAATAN. She spent her childhood in the woods, herding reindeer with her parents.
Migration takes place every season in the deepest forest. Most of the moss that reindeer eat is in the high mountains, so herders want to migrate quickly, depending on the season.
Along with meat, the reindeer provide milk for TSAATAN staples, such as yogurt, curd, and tea. Their antlers, which fall off and regrow every year, are carved into tools or souvenirs, which, for the first time, Oyun's family is selling to tourists. In an increasingly urbanized world, the TSAATAN way of life is impossible to imagine for many people, with no internet, no electricity, no running water, and freezing winters of -50 degrees Celsius. But it's precisely this difference that draws people here from around the world to witness a way of life that many feel is being lost. Despite their hardships, they have for centuries been able to rely on themselves, but under new conservation rules, this has become increasingly difficult. Former hunter Horolbata Biambajav now charges tourists for photos to support his 4 children.
We used to hunt, but we stopped now because it's illegal. All TSAATAN are receiving tourists like me.
Horolbata says the TSAATAN help preserve the area, using fallen branches, for example, rather than logging. But the government is tightening its grip. The head of Khuvsgal's Special Protected Areas says his priority is the pristine ecosystem, including endangered wild reindeer.
Rangers do extensive surveillance on the number of each species in their designated territory. They take preventative measures against illegal hunting.
This includes forcing TSAATAN to register their numbers and reindeer, as well as bans on grazing in some areas. Conservation experts warn regulation isn't always the answer.
Every year there's more land on the planet that is being protected than there was the previous year. At the same time, if you look at something like the Living Planet Index, which ZSL and WWF were involved in, that's also shown that as that land under protection has increased, species loss has also increased.
Oyun says she plans to finish studying to become a doctor at a nearby town, and she adds that with less land for grazing, more young TSAATAN like her are now trading in their teepees too, leaving an uncertain future for Mongolia's last reindeer herders. Grace Brown, TRT World, Khuvsgal, Mongolia.